Hey, I am here. Oh, no, I'm not. Just a minute. Okay. I had to reboot my computer. The webcam wasn't working for whatever reason. And when I did the reboot, it said there were lots of things that it had to install, and it took quite a long time. And I apologize, but I am here with the updates for We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, and we are the United States of the world. And it's still doing things in the background. I keep seeing flashes of things happening. So hopefully it will all be okay. We do have the webcam here. I hope you can hear me. I see that we have people in the chat. Just looking, we've got Deborah in on YouTube and Lewis in on YouTube. Deborah's from Southern Alabama, USA, and Lewis is from Portugal. I'm still trying to get my head together after trying to get things working. Okay, so hopefully we are now streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'm going to head over to the Facebook group now to see that things are working there as they should be. Let me find Facebook. And when I get to Facebook, I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And then I'll be looking for the 21st of September. Looks like it's so far so good. We've got Bozina in from Edinburgh, Scotland, Richard from Devon in the UK, Kingsley from Manchester, UK. Kingsley's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Good, so we do have things working now. We'll get started right away with a short prayer to help us find the path to happiness. Happiness cannot be bought. No matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. If you find the path to happiness, everything that you want and need in life will flow to you anyway. So you'll not only have that inner contentment, that permanent joy, but everything else that you want and need in life, you will also have. And that can only be found through loving service to others. So you make that your goal, you go about life, you concentrate on unconditional love and service, and everything that you want in life, you will find comes to you. And that's what our prayer is about. Then we'll have a little affirmation because we are a non-separatist organization. We are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. And we welcome people from every corner of the world, every continent, country, every color, class, creed, gender, financial status, background, educational level, whatever else, fat, thin, old, young, it doesn't matter. We just see everybody as a human being. We don't pigeonhole them based on whether they've got hair or not or whatever else. It doesn't matter. Everybody we see just as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, and we recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer, and so is of equal value to every other member of our community. And that's what non-separatist means. And so we have a little affirmation to help us with that. So let's get started now. We are late. I do apologize. But technical things are not my forte, and I couldn't get the webcam working, but it is working now that we rebooted. So here we go with our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, that each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And a little affirmation. Deborah's moved in here, I see, um, wherever she was before, YouTube. Okay. She's usually in here, but I suppose she went to YouTube to see what was going on. Okay. A little affirmation goes like this: We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, been one of those days today, and the webcam issue is just another little um, hiccup. Um, but Deviani is back, and she's been working on the um, exchange page. I did ask her how close we were to completing, but I don't think I got to her in time because let me just check. Oh, Skype's not working now, so I can't even. Um, I can't get Skype, so I don't know. Is it working on this other computer? Just a minute. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I said, is it close to being done? And I did catch her before she disappeared. It appears. So she said, yes, it is. Tomorrow I'll give you a detailed update for actual transfer to MetaMask. We will seek Max's help as it will be faster. For tasks on our site, it will mostly be done tomorrow. Okay, so I'm not sure what she means by mostly be done. And accept my apologies for just viewing the top of my bald head. But my other computer's over here on the right, and I was straining to see it because that's on the screen and it's tucked away. It's on the laptop screen. It's tucked away in the corner. I'm normally on this big screen here. Okay, so that's where we are with the exchange page. Um, I don't think it should take very long to get the MetaMask link um, into that page because Max has done all the work on it previously, linking the wallets and things. So we'll see. But it looks like it's going to be next week sometime, hopefully early next week, before it is totally completed from what I'm reading into that. And I say I didn't have time to get hold of Devian. What happens, um, apart from a few other bits and pieces that got in the way as well, but had an SOS from a neighbour who needed to go pick her car up because it's been in the garage because it broke down. And okay, enough of that. But um, it it just took me away for a bit longer. There were other things I've been working on that took longer than I anticipated. In fact, the Binance thing I still haven't got fully completed. Um, and there was something else I've been investigating, which I will look into. Um, I, well, I say look into it, but I spend a lot of time looking into it today. Um, I should get some answers on some of the things by tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have something to tell you about that tomorrow. Um, we'll wait and see. But I also been working on the getting an advertising co-op sorted using solo ads. I've not used solo ads for quite a long time. I've done little bits and pieces here and there, but not much. Um, I do, no, I will be running a solo ad campaign for the this Abazoo $50 million pool. Now, whether you want to join in with me on that, it's up to you. I will be doing it. I don't know what kind of results we'll get. I have no idea. All I can say is we will get clicks um, to the page I've set up um, to add them into an autoresponder to chase them up as well. And what happens when we get anything from the autoresponder is it'll go into a rotator, and the rotation or directly people signing up, it'll go through a rotation, and there will be one um, one click per share in the rotation. So if we have 10 people in and they've all got one share each, it'll be one click for everybody, and it'll keep going round in order. But if somebody's got two shares, when it gets to them, they'll get two clicks before it moves to the next person. And if somebody's got 10 shares, they'll get 10 clicks before it moves to the next person, and so on. The shares will be $25 each. I'm not quite sure what it's going to cost us at this stage, but I am anticipating it being close to 50 cents per click. It'll be below that, I'm pretty sure. It might be only by a cent or a couple of cents. It depends on who I place the order with tomorrow. Um, but you will get as many clicks as we buy for your $25. Will we get sales? I've no idea. Are there refunds? No, there aren't, because it's money that comes in. In fact, we'll have to finance it because it takes 3 to 7 days to get the payments cleared. It'd be a debit or credit card payment. It's set up. I did send a message into your inbox about it not long before I came online and tried to get going with this presentation. Um, so we will be paying. We have to pay for the service, the solo ad service, and regardless of what results we get, whether we get sales or not, we have to pay for that. So it's it's no refunds. It's $25 a share. It's totally optional. Um, I'm going to do the campaign anyway. Obviously, if we get good results, we will boost it and do some more. If we get poor results, we'll have a look at it and see whether we can tweak to get good results. If we get really rubbish results, we'll just scrap the idea. Okay. There will probably be co-op for other things besides solo ads coming, like website clicks and things like that, which I can buy. So this is the first. We'll be placing the order tomorrow afternoon, all being well. Um, and the email that is going out will be available to you if you want to use it yourself, do your own solo ads or blast your own list or whatever you want to do. And you can change the email around as you choose, but it will be there as a sort of template for you to do what you want with. So that'll be available to you tomorrow. But if you want to be in that co-op, and we will be running it, then you need to um, be paid before I place the order. Once the order's placed, you will be held over if you've paid uh, until we see if we're going to place another order. If we don't, we'll give you a refund. And if we do, you'll be in the second solo ad that we book. It's it's that simple, really. Um, it's too good an opportunity to miss and not to have a go at with every available tool that we can use, and so that's why I'm doing it. The what else? I've covered the exchange site. That this is for getting the um, everything automated for the withdrawals and everything, not just from the sharehold plan, but we will be putting everything through it because, in all honesty, I just don't have the time to process the number of withdrawals we have now going out. And I've not done any today, and I apologise for it. I did intend to get them done, but like I say, this afternoon um, I had to go out on an errand of mercy. So it'll be tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be able to concentrate and get a lot more done tomorrow in the withdrawals from the secondary staking. Um, we were going quite well until today. We were getting through them. Um, I'm pretty sure we should get them all done by this weekend. I know it's a lot later than it should be, but it is what it is, and we'll get it done as quickly as we can. I see we've also got Andrew in from New Zealand. Um, just for people that are finding out what's going on, what's happening. Um, we had, you know, I got an email from somebody today saying, "How can I make a withdrawal?" And there's been messages into the inbox. There's been all these live presentations. People just um, don't pay any attention to any of the updates and everything else, and so they don't know. So if um, if you don't know, you go to the um, I can't think it. I'm pretty sure it's on the menu. I can't remember what it's on as. Share Hope. Okay. You click on Share Hope, and that will give you the information that you need on the menu for the site. I also get people saying, "How do I put in a support ticket?" There are two links in the menu on the site. So just click on one of the links that says support, and you will get to the support desk. Once we get these out of the way, the Turnkey Cash Cow campaign, we got an update from them just not long ago as well. Um, their what do they call it? Their campaign team or whatever they call it anyway, are now working on things because I said it just wasn't acceptable, the cost per lead that we were getting. And I sent them some ideas yesterday. I made a note, if you remember, in yesterday's live about some of the things that I'd intended to do. While I did it, I sent them the information, and they are that's been passed to the team, and they are integrating those ideas. Um, and it's just taking longer than I ever expected it to take. But I can't do anything about it. Um, we do need to get the cost per lead at a reasonable rate. Otherwise, we're just banging our heads against the brick wall. We're not going to get anywhere. So that's what we're working on now with the Cash Cow Facebook campaign and the exchange page. Devian is pretty close to finishing what she can do on that, and I don't think it'll take very long to get the other bits and pieces added. Once we've got those out of the way, Fun Miracles is the number one priority. It's going to be hotly followed by the conversion of the WISA tokens to the Binance Smart Chain as well, which will help the multiply WISA site. That'll get that moving again. I do have numbers for you, if I can read them. I've not got the light on, but see if I can get the light from the computers. We had a net increase of 10 in our registered members to 40,494. Net increase, for those of you that don't know, we take out people from our database that haven't logged in for 2 months because they're obviously not interested, and we always get new registrations. So it just means we've had 10 more registrations than the people we took out. The active member count went up by 42 to 4,634. Active members are people that log in at least half the available days in a month, and usually they log in every day because the more days you log in, the more rewards you get, the more income, the more wealth you build in your ShareHope wallet, which allows you more withdrawals. And the whole idea is to create this wealth mentality. People have been educated in the live now, pay later, paycheck to paycheck, hand to mouth system because it benefits the people that are employing them or lending them money, giving them the credit cards, all this sort of thing. What we want to do is get people out of that mentality into the wealth mentality, the entrepreneur and ideology, where we have that idea that you build your wealth and you keep building that wealth and you just take portions of that wealth as you need it. And that's what the Share Hope plan is all about. And anybody can get involved in that. I will be changing the page a little bit because it doesn't really explain it in that way, I don't think. But you can get involved in that totally free. It just means that you've got to put in some time and effort, very little effort, but over and very little time on a daily basis. But it'll take you a minimum of 13 months to start getting withdrawals if you don't put your hand in your pocket. It's up to you. If you do, you start getting withdrawals after your first full month. And I said a minimum of 13 months. It could be as long as 23 months. That is the longest it would take for somebody. But it's there and it's available to anybody throughout the world, totally free, as long as you can get access to a computer for a couple of minutes a day. That's all you need to be bothered about, okay? I don't know how I got onto that, but anyway, there we go. Oh, so I was talking about this wealth creation and a share hope wallet, and that you get more more tokens put in your ShareHope wallet the more days you log in. Multiply Visa. We had one new email verified member and one person that bought advertising for the first time, and that caused our bonus pool to go up by $9. Big leap, because normally we just get a few cents from the revenue share just for logging in. But that new person that bought something bumped us up nicely, and the bonus pool now stands at $10,238.20. Once again, once we get that Visa token onto the Binance Smart Chain and we implement liquidity control of the new tokens, that will boost that Multiply Visa site again. It's a very good opportunity site, but it is also a brilliant advertising site, well worth using. That pretty much covers it from me, unless anything unexpected happens tomorrow, which I don't anticipate. It's very rare. But if you get a call for help, you've got to answer, haven't you? I'm going to go and check now uh, in the app for YouTube and Twitch and see if there's any more, more information or questions there, and there doesn't appear to be. So that's all for today. I will be here, same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do before I go. Let me put that link in here just in case you've not got it, and that's for the app co-op if you want to get involved. Where are we? I have the link here. It is only payable with debit or credit card. I haven't had time to set up crypto or anything like that. So if you want in, it's debit or credit card, and I'll post this in the. So this is for the share co-op, and I'll put it into Facebook as well. Paste. Okay, so that is now me done for the day. I will be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, be Visa warriors, do what you can. You've got to sell those Avazu raffle tickets. You've got to get them sold. Doesn't matter how many no's you get. You're looking for a few yeses. If you can get 10 yeses between now and the 15th of November, I think it's the 15th of November, the 15th or the 18th, you will probably get into that pool. I'll do everything I can to help you. This co-op may help, it may not. It may do well, it may bomb. I can't tell you. I have no idea at all. It's a calculated risk, if you like. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so if you want the co-op, that's your link. It's also in your inbox, in your messages, and I'll be here 7 p.m. tomorrow on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly, 7 p.m. London time, of course. Until then, let's say, get out there, be Visa warriors, go the extra mile, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. Here